Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and prepare to get quite angry. We all know about what went on in Rotherham with the gangs. And there's a famous case of a father who broke in and attempted to rescue his daughter, only for the police to intervene, remove the daughter from the father, and actually hand the daughter back to those who were abusing her. Rotherham police, eh? They are as complicit in this as anyone else. Now, the man was interviewed on Friday because new evidence has come up, which I think needs to result in very, very long imprisonment for senior policemen. All of them, because they all had to be complicit. Every single person, from the constable all the way up to the chief constable, and everyone in between. Now, the man who we're going to call Jack, that's the pseudonym that was used in the interview, alleged that the force falsified records of his arrests using inaccurate information, accusing him of being intoxicated during his rescue attempts. There's all other sorts of things, verbal abuse, physical abuse, all sorts of things. They were trying to make him out to be the abuser so that they could take the child from her father and hand the child back to the men who were raping a child. And then trying to put the blame onto the father for being, oh, well, he hasn't been arrested. No, we'll arrest him. What for? Invent something. Give him a criminal record so that we can, reduce what he says in court. If it ever goes to court, we can make him look like a criminal and therefore take away any vestige of truth from him. That's the police. So they're not only covering up, but they're actively involved in the rape of children. The police. Now, because of this, and assuming this goes through, every policeman will be tarred with the same brush. Don't go near a policeman. They rape children. Because if you're guilty after the fact, you're guilty. If you're guilty before the fact, you're guilty. If you're covering it up, you're guilty of the same crime. So there we have it. Rotherham Police, the rapers of children. And now they are trying to make the parents the guilty ones. It stinks. Now, what he's going to do, he's got freedom of information request information, and that's been put through. And it's been proved, or not proved, because it hasn't gone to court, let's just say, but there is evidence that what he's saying is absolutely true. Now, he's going to be taking the police to court. He wants this all reversed. He wants the truth to come out. And he wants charges brought against every single officer involved in the whole process of what has happened. And I do agree. And I think that not only should they be prosecuted for perversion of law, perversion of justice, and fraud, but they should also be done for the child sex crimes that they are complicit in, and have that record for life on there and put them on the register. And that's only after they come out of doing, say, 20 years. And a policeman in prison is not likely to do 20 years. But hey-ho. That's what happens. And that's what needs to happen. So all strength to him. And just remember, 1312. 1312 is the number. And if you turn them into letters, it's ACAB. And if you know what that is, well done. Thanks very much. Bye.